me today. Hate me tomorrow. Hate me so you can finally see what's good for you.
So we know each other like crazy. We were in a van for about, I don't know how long? Forever, you know? And so that meant sleeping right next to each other.
You learn to play off each other so well. And then it's like, you go home, you get a couple days off, and you go jam with somebody else. It's like, oh, it's not really the same.
Think about it.
Yeah. It just comes naturally with these guys.
His music challenges me. You know, I try to flow with him and grow with him and find where he's coming from. And so that's a challenging part, but also a part that drives me is to progress as he progresses. You know?
I think what drives me is hearing that song complete when you heard it in your head from the get-go, and then that magic of a song when it's done, and you're just like, it beats anything. It's actually an album that we're very proud of because we got to kind of creatively get together and do it in an eclectic style. Each one of the songs on the album had its own main idea and its own sound.
And I think that was a fun challenge, was not to sort of repeat things.
Like the song Let It Go, when we were producing it, I wanted it to sound so much like a Cowboy Junkies album. Mellow and nice, and builds up to an anthem. And then Hate Me, I wanted it to sound as right in your face as you know, like a Deftones album.
Take Joel DeWire and listen to 18 Floor Balcony. You know, it's just, you're on a heavy song to an extremely delicate, beautiful song. It's how we do it. How it comes out.
Roll.
It's how we roll.
The boo. Then Into the Ocean got to come out, which shows the smoother, more beat-oriented songs. Jeremy came up with this really fat beat and wanted to record it.
We added 2 kick drums together to make this big, long kick drum
Cannon.
And yeah, it was a huge cannon.
Yeah, we took old Chinese violin sounds, an instrument, the erhu, and I mimicked the sound of that instrument on the violin. And in the video, I'm actually playing that Chinese instrument.
You always got to have an erhu in there.
I was making Hate Me. I was just out in LA for a while and writing about the last 3 years of my life, and like anybody's mother, they started to get worried, and she called me and left that message.
I love you. See ya. Bye-bye.
And do whatever it takes in your heart to leave me behind.
Hate me today.
A lot of lifestyle choices that I was making that weren't very positive. A lot of people that I was neglecting. Just living a very, self-centered life.
While I was busy waging wars on myself, you were trying to stop the fight.
That's what it's basically about. Just like a big apology, just trying to be a better person. It gets kind of crazy up there sometimes. So when it gets to that point to where I'm about to break, usually a song pops out and releases that energy. Then when you're touching on subjects that you've lived through or that you've seen people live through and that the audience has lived through.
Pretty crazy. There's like a lot of stories to be told just in people's faces in the crowds. It's like everyone has, to each song you can see that there's some connection there and there's some story behind it.
There's an innocence we look for in the stars.
And you see people actually connecting to it, you go, okay, right. You gotta stick with your roots. Just, it's what you're here for. Keep writing honestly. We're actually going to Europe pretty soon here. France, Germany, Austria.
Holland, UK, Sweden.
Just trying to open that door.
Kind of like starting completely over.
Playing pubs and getting close to our fans, getting to know them.
Being right there, intimate with the fans. And
it'll be fun.
I look forward to doing that again.
Yeah.
Those are always a lot of fun times.